Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you very much for your questions. Let me find them. There we go. Don, how was your Christmas, mate? All good?
It was really good, mate. I mean, I've just come in from the Chelsea-Fulham game and I was starving, so I just had a massive cheese board which only consisted of crackers,
cheese,
butter, and chili cheese.
Oh, beautiful.
And chili cheese.
Very nice.
Lovely.
And you got 3 young boys. What were all their presents? What was the big presents, Don?
So the twins got a pool table. They got a 4-foot pool table. So, of course, me and Max,
they'll never get a game
23, No, they're not getting a game. Me and Max have been on that pool table. Had pool competitions left, right and centre. Little Miller, who's 2, got a couple of train sets. He loves his trains. Dougie got 1,000,000 footballs because he loves his football. So he's got like footies and shin pads and poles and all that sort of stuff for the garden. So there's still about 1,000,000 presents to open.
I can see Don's rules in the house with the pool. Winner stays on.
There you go.
Oh, these little eyes on there all day. Right, next.
Did you ever have a pool table at your place?
Aye.
You did, you?
I did. I had a. I'm trying to remember what you called it. So it wasn't a snooker table.
Riley. Excuse me.
And it wasn't a snooker table and it wasn't a pool table. It was like in between.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was great. It was fantastic.
Oh, very nice.
Aye.
Stevie, tell us when you played in the fog.
In the fog? I don't think of it.
No? Don, did you play in the fog?
Probably. Stevie, did you play in the game at Bolton when they turned the undersoil heating off?
On the FA Cup? When we drew 2-2?
Yeah, when we drew 2-2. We got out of there with a 2-2 draw.
I did, aye. I did my ribs. I remember the game.
So it was an ice rink. Was it? It was live on TV.
Yeah, but it wasn't foggy.
It was Bruce Rioch, I think it was. Yeah, no, and they turned the undersoil heating off, so it was like an ice rink, dangerous. Aye. We were 2-0 down, and we got it back to 2-2. And Suey went crazy at half-time. Teacups banging everywhere off the walls behind us.
That's the one when Ronnie was standing. So at half-time we came in, we're 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Couldn't stand up, basically. And Souness has walked in, and there's like 15 or 20 cups of tea on the table.
That everyone's going to have for half-time.
Everyone's going to have at half-time. And Souness has just went like that with 2 arms and rammed the lot, right? And Ronnie Moran was standing over in the corner.
Right.
And he got blitzed with him, right? And he never moved. And Ronnie's standing there, never said a word, never moved.
He's got tea dripping down.
And he's got the tea.
Brilliant.
The tea's rolling down the end of his nose and then going, bleep.
Fantastic.
And everybody sat there like, not saying a word. Yeah.
Stevie, as a Liverpool fan, do you enjoy seeing Manchester City being knocked off their perch as the top team in the Premier League, or do you get more satisfaction seeing Manchester United struggles?
Yeah, Man United.
Man United struggles?
Yeah, I don't like seeing good teams being that bad because it's one thing to not want them to win, and obviously you want to win the Premier League title, and if Man City's not winning, then that gives you a way better chance. But I don't like seeing real class players struggling so badly. I don't enjoy watching that.
Okay.
I enjoy watching good players playing well. So no, I don't enjoy the plight of Man City right now. United, on the other hand, a little different.
Don, does Amorim need to strip the captaincy from Fernandes? I can't think his poor decisions set a good example, especially for the younger players.
I think so. I think Lisandro Martinez is probably the standout candidate. I mean, that's 3 red cards he's had this season, by the way.
Lisandro Martinez? The standout Don, really?
Go on, then who are you going to give it to? If you take it off Bruno Fernandes, you're going to give it to?
I mean, it wouldn't be him. He's a bomb scare. He's a complete bomb scare.
Name me another one.
Well, but that's the problem. That's why you wouldn't take it off Fernandes, because there's nobody else. There isn't one. Unless you give it to the goalie. There isn't anybody else. You can't give it to Casemiro because he doesn't play.
Yeah.
So there's nobody left.
We want someone who's been there like the longest.
I think Martinez.
Worked his way up through the youth team. What about Rashford?
yeah, Rashford.
Give him the armband.
There you are. Sort that out. Oh, Don, get ready for this. People love these. Rank these Premier League greats: Cristiano Ronaldo, Eden Hazard, Mo Salah, Thierry Henry.
Wow. Well, are we judging Ronaldo when he was in the Premier League, obviously?
This is just Premier League, because obviously Ronaldo would be a layup. Otherwise, yeah.
Well, Ronaldo would be bottom then, because he was just a young kid at Man United at the time. Didn't become a great until he got to Real Madrid. Then I would go Eden Hazard. Then I would go, and people will knock me, because Thierry Henry's a legend, and it's like the Kylian Mbappe talk. It's like aesthetically, he's like beautiful and played the game gracefully. But correct me if I'm wrong, I think Mo Salah's gone past his numbers. So from back to front, I would say Ronaldo last, then Hazard, then Henry, Mo Salah top.
Wow. Cristiano Ronaldo fans will be very excited to know that Don is available on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to remind him that Ronaldo did win the Champions League.
Oh, the numbers don't lie, do they?
Do you really know the numbers, Stevie?
I just know he's got more than all of them in the Premier League. But I don't know whether you noticed, but the question is about the Premier League.
Okay.
So I think that makes a big difference.
Right.
Which is why Salah would be number one.
Salah's number one. Okay.
Yeah.
And the rest?
If I was picking a team, I would rather have Ronaldo than Thierry Henry.
But Don says he was rubbish when he was young at United.
I wouldn't quite go that
Just
far.
a young kid though, Stevie, wasn't he?
I don't.
Didn't
Yeah,
say
I know,
he was
but
rubbish.
honestly, if I'm picking a Premier League team, I want Ronaldo in my team before Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
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 There we go. And then
Yeah, and then it's Thierry Henry and then Hazard at the bottom.
Hazard at the bottom.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo had more goals at Manchester United than Eden Hazard did at Chelsea. Just throwing that in, Don, for your Ronaldo hate. But there we are. You choose who you want.
Somebody's just told you that. Somebody's just told you that.
Yeah, of course. How would I know that?
Didn't Eden Hazard had a goal contribution of like 50% or something? Like every other game or something was scoring or assisting in. He had a couple of seasons where he was on flames.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, we did. A couple. Yeah. Thanks for that bit of useless information you gave us there.
That's all right. I'm full of them. Is there anything worse than the start, bench, drop questions, Stevie?
No, the start, bench, drop questions are great.
Oh, you like those ones?
Aye.
Yeah. The worst ones is when you ask you about specific games that you don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those ones because you can't always remember, you know. There has to be something that has actually happened, particularly in a game, for you to remember.
Yes.
Generally.
No. Do you like start, bench, drop, Don?
Start, bench, drop's good. I like that.
I like it. I don't mind it.
Okay.
I think it's quite
right
good.
Then, Jadon Sancho, Garnacho, Martinelli.
Jadon Sancho, Garnacho, so... Sell Martinelli. Wow. Drop Garnacho. What was the other one? Start.
Jadon Sancho.
Sancho.
Start.
Sorry, got a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a little.
You've got to start Martinelli.
You're starting Martinelli.
Well, what's Sancho ever done? What's Garnacho ever done?
Okay.
So, I'd start Martinelli.
Right. If I was to say, well, what's Martinelli ever done? Your response would be help.
More than the other two.
Right.
More than the other two.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Which one of the other two scored 15 goals in the Premier League? None of them.
I think Arsenal fans.
I could be
Arsenal
wrong. I think Martinelli got 14 goals. Sorry. Martinelli got 14 goals,
Arsenal
not 15.
fans are on the Martinelli sell train.
Oh. Don talks to fans. Steve.
Right. That may be so. But, I mean, what's Sancho doing right now for Chelsea?
Oh, he started today.
He's starting, but can you tell me what he's done? Has he scored goals? Has he made assists? Right. I certainly don't remember. Right. And Garnacho, I mean, he can't even be professional right now.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah, Martinelli, Sancho, and then Garnacho.
There we go. That is it. That brings us to the end. Oh, he's just telling me Ronaldo's stats. He's saying Ronaldo's got 35 more goals than the Hazard did in United, best games. You know, he's on one, isn't he?
Nobody cares.
He's had a quiet Christmas. That is it.
*** Ruben Amorim given the green light to experiment with Manchester United player in new role ***. Ruben Amorim faces a challenging task ahead of the match against Newcastle United, as his attacking options are limited. For the first time during Amorim's tenure, Bruno Fernandes will be absent from the Manchester United lineup. The captain received a red card in the recent loss to Wolves, marking his third dismissal this season, and will miss this crucial match. Fernandes has been a consistent presence, starting every match since Amorim took over in November. His absence opens a significant opportunity for the team to explore new tactics. Despite his contributions, including a pivotal goal in the Manchester City comeback and 2 assists against Everton, his performances have fluctuated this season. While the team may not feel his absence as acutely as before, it undeniably presents a chance for experimentation. Under Amorim, Fernandes has played in various attacking roles, often as one of the 2 number 10s or number 8s. With him sidelined, a tactical shift is essential. Amorim is in a tight spot regarding a suitable replacement. Marcus Rashford has been excluded from the last 4 matchday squads, and Mason Mount remains unavailable due to injury. This leaves Alejandro Garnacho and Ahmad as the primary candidates to support Rasmus Højlund, who is expected to lead the attack once again. However, Ahmad may need to shift to right-back after a stint as a number 10, as he tends to be more effective in that role, providing better balance to the team. This likely means Garnacho will step into one of the number 10 positions, marking his first start since missing the City match 2 weeks ago. But with Fernandes suspended and limited options available, who will round out the attack? Enter Joshua Zirkzee. The Dutch international has struggled to meet expectations since arriving from Bologna, netting just 4 goals in 26 appearances. Originally signed to challenge Højlund, he hasn't quite proven to be the prolific scorer United needs. At 23, Zirkzee describes himself as a 9.5, operating between midfield and attack. Despite his struggles, he has demonstrated an ability to find space and connect with teammates, making him a potential asset in a number 10 role. If Zirkzee can drop deeper to receive the ball, it could create opportunities for Højlund, Garnacho, and the wingbacks, all vital in Amorim's 3-4-3 formation. His standout performance came in a goalless draw against Crystal Palace, where he effectively linked up with Garnacho. Although this was under Ten Hag's leadership and a different system, Zirkzee's ability to facilitate plays cannot be overlooked. Starting him as a number 10 could also see him and Højlund play together for the first time, having shared only 85 minutes on the pitch since Zirkzee's arrival in July. There's growing skepticism about Zirkzee's long-term role under Amorim, but given the current limitations, it's worth experimenting with him in this new position. This could unlock potential and provide fresh dynamics for the team as they look to secure a vital victory against Newcastle.